Hello friends, I'm Phoebe. I'm on a music discovery journey and I want you to come along for the ride. Now if you like the sound of that, please like and subscribe. What that means is we'll be checking out artists together, old, new and everything in between. I have fallen behind with music over the years, decades of my life, and I just wanted to fill in a lot of the gaps. I wanted to find some of the greatest music of all time, and there's still music I'm discovering that I think is amazing. So I've definitely got a lot to catch up on, and that's why I started this channel. Maybe I can help some of you fill in the blanks as well. We started a Sleeptoken rabbit hole. Oh dear, it's deep. And I shared a video reaction of The Summoning recently. Now I've heard Sleeptoken, I've heard of Sleeptoken, but I hadn't really sat down and really listened to them. I just heard stuff in passing, or I saw them live at Download Festival earlier this year, and they were amazing, by the way. But I had them on in the background while I was prepping, trying to learn songs to kind of be familiar with and knowing which bands I wanted to see. I had them on, but I was so busy working I didn't have the time to sit down. With this, it gives me that focus and that time to actually sit and digest what's going on, analyze things. I will stop and start throughout the whole video. That's how I work. I have ADHD, so attention span and remembering things and all of that, it's a struggle. So this is 8 minutes 20. Oh my god, I didn't realise, but hey, it's fine. So I did The Summoning. That was interesting. That was definitely interesting. We're going to go with another Take Me Back to Eden track today, and this is actually the self-titled Take Me Back to Eden. So it's like I was looking at their most popular songs, and this seems to be the second most popular. I don't know if that's just subjective, but that's my reason, really. I don't know. I'm just intrigued to hear their other stuff, and we need to do one at a time. Anyway, let's have a look. I like the sound of the birds. It's very soothing, calm.
I dream in phosphorescence, bleed through spaces, see you drifting past the fall, but no one told you where to go.
God, his voice is fantastic, isn't it? That is just beautiful. Very different to what I had with The Summoning. And I know he's got different ranges to his voice. He's got the nice cleans. He can go high, and he also has harsher vocals. That was really nice from Vessel. I really enjoy that so far. We're only in the first minute, but it's very soothing. Also the lyrics, I dream in phosphorescence. Is that like lights? Phosphorant. I think that's phosphorescent. So phosphorescence would be the same thing. Bleed through spaces, see you drifting past the fog, but no one told you where to go. It feels dreamlike, obviously. Oh, Sleeptoken, dreaming, deity. Interesting.
But no one told
unsettling. We dive through crystal waters, perfect ocean. So we're in water. No one told me not to breathe. Like, is that literally saying when you're in water, you're drowning, you're inhaling the water? Picturing struggle, drowning. The weightlessness recedes, so rather than feeling light, weightless, you're feeling heavy. It's darkness closing in. Maybe. It's very dreamy.
Those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect. You're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell, and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth. You know my desire.
I have heard those lines. They sound different to what I've heard before. I've heard these in shorts, for sure. My, those eyes like fire. I'm a wind insect. You're a funeral pyre. My God, that's deep. I never really thought about that. Never really thought about the words, but I've heard those eyes like fire and you're a funeral pyre. I didn't know he said I'm a winged insect. Okay. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a walking hell and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth. You know my desire. That's a bit raunchy, isn't it? Is that a bit naughty again? Is this the desire? Bite through these wires. He's in awe. He's captivated by someone and he wants them to have their way. Maybe not. I don't know if it's showing the winged insect comparison to funeral pyre.
Pathway higher, grow back your sharpest teeth. You know my desire.
Definitely heard that.
I will travel far beyond the path of freezing. Take me back to Eden. Take me back to
Wow, that was big, wasn't it? That was just a bit grand. I will travel far beyond the path of reason. I will do anything it takes, basically. Take me back to Eden. Is Eden the place where that they're dreaming of? Take me back. I want to go back to that wonderful place that only exists in my dreams right now. Maybe. I'm always hesitant of saying anything out loud because I'm like, that's what I'm getting, but there's probably a lot of deeper meanings there that I'm not seeing yet. Also the drums. Oh, that. Sorry, I was looking for it there.
take me back to
And the vocals. Oh. Oh. A moment of calm before another storm.
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stains.
Oh, this is
up
that.
gray matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer. I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my paste up. White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become.
Oh, that's it. I've had. That's it.
Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
Wow. I knew it. There's this weird thing that everyone loves, knowing stuff. Why are we like that? Why are we like that? Like, I knew that. I know that. I know this. I know this information. You don't. I'm better than you. It's not true. It's not true. We can't all possibly know everything. But there is that kind of weird moment of rejoicing, that moment of elation when you recognise something. Okay, so I have definitely heard that. I really like that. It sounds like it's obvious. Oh my God. ADHD, I start sentences and I don't finish them. What I'm trying to say is it sounds like a completely different song, but it's not. It's the same song and it's blended in. It's gone from like this quiet calm to this raging storm and then back. It's almost like the flow of the ocean or the sea, or on the tide, the ebbs and flows, the in and outs, the I don't know. We do the quiet shh and then bang 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 drums loud in the most simplest of terms. But I recognize that that's really catchy chorus, and I remember hearing this when we were at Download Festival, and I remember hearing that on shorts in the media. It's very popular, so I'm glad I'm not like completely oblivious to it all, ignorant to it all. I'm glad somewhere in my brain it's remembered, but I wish I'd known that that's the same song, because it started off so differently and I would never have guessed. And now that I've heard I've heard one other Sleeptoken song with full focus and broken it down, it's made me realise that they do have almost chapters to their songs, which I think is really cool and creative. I really admire and respect people that are creative in such an intriguing way. Lots of people don't get it, and that's fine, but so many people are quick to judge or quick to say something just because they've heard a bit of auto-tune or they've heard a snippet of something they don't like. And I always believe in giving something a chance, being open to it, and I feel so passionate about art from others and creativity, even if I don't really like it that much, if I'm not really a fan of the sounds, I can always appreciate the work that's gone in. These are productions, these are things that people have thought about and constructed and maybe collaborated with other people on, and that's not to be undervalued. It's wild. There's a lot of stuff I don't like out there, but there has been work to produce that. So I always try and be respectful. And if it's something that I don't like, I won't put it on the channel, honestly. It sounds a bit selfish, but it's my journey I want to share with you. I could put in the ones that I think are awful along the way, but I think that's not very good practice. I think if it's not something that I would want to share with others in terms of a good song that I personally think is a good song subjectively, then what's the point in sharing that? Because my goal is to share recommendations and to take your recommendations and to take the good and leave the rest. And there's nothing else behind that. There's no ulterior motive. It's not because I want to be I'm all positive vibes only, because I always acknowledge that there is hardships and good stuff that go with that in life. I don't run from it. I don't pretend it doesn't exist. I think people are in for more of a shock when they live like that, but each to their own. Anyway, I have a lot to say, but I really like their artistry. They're really creative with what they're doing, and it's innovative, and I really respect that. And I sometimes feel sad that so many people are quick to shut it down because it's trending. It's not something they want to get on. They don't want to jump on the bandwagon because they don't want to be part of that. It's like it's cool not to be cool. Sometimes there's that element, and I to an extent I get that as well. God, I should have saved this to the end, but ADHD, I just can't. I did have a point on that, but I've forgotten it. Okay. Anyways, really, really great. I might have to listen to this all the way through again after. Just.
Roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become.
Can't help but sing.
It's like fire, I'm a winged insect. You're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell, and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher.
It's so.
Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
Ooh, that's a bit eerie. Oh, that's beautiful piano. I love the animals. You hear the birds, the nature. I love nature sounds.
I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it.
Oh. Sorry, what are we? Where are we now? We've been transported somewhere else. This is really cool. This is really cool. It's almost like you've woken up from this dream, this urging desire, but then I don't know. It's changed. Something's changed. We're in a different chapter now. That's really cool. I've not heard this part either. Let me go back a bit. That was really interesting, the way it just changed. I love the way it does kind of quieten down, withdraw a bit to the more calming sounds. Although it didn't, there's an element of like eeriness to it that is a little bit unsettling. But then I also feel calm at the same time. I can't explain that other than what the sounds are doing to me. So it's just like,
I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it. And no amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it.
I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it. That's hard. That can be relatable for a lot of people. Even if it's not like romantic love, it can be losing people to death. No amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it. Is that like you could love someone else fiercely, but if they don't choose love for you, then I'm not sure on that. Anyway, I really like this. This is a whole dimension added on.
And no amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it. And I don't know what's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back in anger. No amount of self-fury will bring back the glory of innocence.
God, that's awfully sad.
Those eyes like fire, I'm a winged insect, you're a funeral pyre. Come now, fight through these wires, I'm a waking hell and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
These videos are really interesting. These are like the actual music videos they've released. And they have a whole air of mystery to them as well. It's this, with the summoning, it was an entity, a being, as something that slowly came to light what it was, what it looked like. There was dark and then there was light that reflected on it, and the laser things that we saw in that one, if you remember. This is a different thing, entity. It looks like it's got branches at the bottom or something. Maybe it's tentacles, I don't know. It's obviously got big massive wings and a death's the word for it escapes me. Oh, that's going to annoy me now. That's going to annoy me. The lyrics as well. So talking about I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've got no idea what we've got until we lose it. That was awfully sad. That really, I felt that. No idea what we've got until we lose it. That's a big one. No amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it. And then he said, I don't know what's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back in anger. So it's got its grip on him. He's lashing out because of it. No amount of self-sought fury will bring back the glory of innocence. The innocence is lost, clearly. When something new starts and it's almost tainted by whatever has happened since over time. Does that make sense? Does that sound about right? That's what I am interpreting anyway. I guess everything is subjective, but reset my patient violence. Is he angry because the love hasn't returned? Is he frustrated because the love hasn't returned, or that it's out of reach, that it's not the same both ways? The music, the drums, the synths, keys. Oh my. That guitar? Uh-oh, now what? We're just fading out? You're just going to leave us like this? Lying cold on the hard ground? Oh my. What was that about? They were all like filling up with liquid. I have travelled far beyond the path of reason. Oh, it was saying that they would... I will travel far beyond... Oh, is it like the evolution of these feelings? I will do what it takes to earn your love. Oh. Well, the love is lost now. We've no idea what we've got until we lose it. We've lost it. I have travelled far beyond the path of reason. Take me back. Let me go back to that place where the innocence was, where we didn't know these things now. Perhaps. That was very... God, it went so heavy at the end. I really love the mix of genres that they blend together, and also can't even really pinpoint what, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because they don't need to be put into a box. They're not very boxy people, Sleeptoken, but I really liked the guitar riffs. The how angry that sounded at the end, how heavy it was. He did say, I'm about to bite back in anger. That's the anger. Dun 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 dun. So angry, isn't it? You hear that emotion. I wasn't expecting a fade out either. I was not expecting a fade out. They just did the old Phil Collins on us. That was incredible. Another masterpiece of theirs that has, it starts out quiet, it blooms into desire and this want for something or someone. And then it goes through these other twists and turns, and then it becomes anger. It's like a whole span of a relationship or some sort of chapter of life. That's what I'm getting anyway. I really want to find out some stuff about this. Interpreting Take Me Back to Eden. Okay, this is what I get from where am I getting this from? Oh, this is just what comes up at the top of Google, so it might be the overview. On the storytelling front, Take Me Back to Eden presents a reflection on a loss of a relationship, a journey through memories and perspectives on them that involve Vessel navigating a range of emotions about the loss, nostalgia, longing, bitterness, suspicion, sadness, anger. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, I'm so glad I at least have seen that. I guess there's a lot of articles that would interpret it in different ways. I realise that I've talked your ears off for 33 minutes, so I'm not going to do a whole nother an additional 8 minutes 20 to listen to it again, but I am going to listen to that again just to really, I guess, just enjoy it without stopping this time. And yeah, that makes a lot of sense, that it was going through those emotions. Really well crafted. What a banger. That's amazing. I love that I was familiar with some of it. I guess because they have so many twists and turns, I didn't recognise the other parts, but I'm going to be familiarising myself with that a bit more today. Thank you so much. If you got this far, please like and subscribe, and let me know where I should go next. I would like to go through this whole album. I'd like to go through all of their albums, obviously. I've also been sent a Drumeo interview or step-by-step of what 2 does with the summoning, I think. So I'm going to check that out at some point and upload that at some point as well. But I think now that we're in Take Me Back to Eden territory, I think we should go further down that path. Are there any Take Me Back to Eden songs that you think I should listen to? Let me know in the comments. Alright, and I will see you very soon. Take care of yourselves. See you soon. Bye!